everybody, as I Damien Hall, welcome back to another episode of Carnage Dojo. Welcome to the go-home episode of Carnage Dojo. Before across the world, we are kicking things off here with a warm-up match for the tag team champions. Their opponents right now, the Terror Lab, who have not been able to really do much of anything. They haven't really been able to get going as of recent, momentum-wise. It's just been nothing but loss after loss for these guys, Burden, Tyrant, and here. But their opponents, they're the Carnage Dojo Tag Team Champions, the Punjabi Stud, Rohan Venki, and the placeholder, Aaron Smith. C.T.E. Caleb Travis Entertainment. These guys have history, as it was C.T.E. that took the tag titles off of the Terror Lab in the Terror Lab's first ever defense of the belts. So here we go. So got Tyrant and Aaron starting things off. Aaron tried to go for a wheel kick there. He missed. Elbow to the back there from Aaron. Big elbow to the face there from Tyrant. And now another one. I'm dragging Aaron away from the ropes. Goes for a pin. Very early pin there, but Aaron kicking out quickly. And now, whoops, on his head into the corner. Kick there from Tyrant. Missed Irish whip. Super kick blocked there from Tyrant and a punch to the gut. That's not going for a pin, but still too early for that. And Aaron trying to go for a suplex, but Tyrant suplexes him right out of the ring in front of Dr. Payne. Dr. Payne trying to throw a strike there. Again, involved with a low kick from Aaron. Punch to the gut there from Tyrant. Another early pin there from Tyrant. Aaron again kicking out, Brute making the tag, and now Rohan's tagged in. Rohan throwing down Brute, doing a disrespectful pin. Still too early for that. And Rohan sweeps the legs there of Brute. Brute with an elbow to the back of the head and a double knee drop. Just a little drop kick there. Kick there from Rohan. Couple of jabs there from Brute. Irish whip. Rohan holds onto the ropes there. And Rohan now going for an early pin. I see a steel chair in the ring. Probably slid in there by Dr. Payne. Yep, a second one there. Now Brute throwing Rohan into the corner. Test of strength. Big headbutt there from Brute. And now Tyrant's tagged in. Here we go. We got a strike exchange between these two. Tyrant wins. Now Aaron tagged in here. Big elbow to the face. He throws Tyrant into the corner. Look at this. Oh, nice run-up cutter. Acid drop. Shades of Spike Dudley. Irish whip from Tyrant. Big lariat. Cover one. Only a one count. There's Aaron slamming Tyrant into the mat. Sending to the outside. And Caleb Travis trying to get involved. Rohan was tagged in. Now Brute's tagged in. And Brute now slamming Rohan down to the mat. Goes away from the corner. Grabs the steel chair. Rohan now throwing Brute into the corner. Actually, again, but Brute pulls onto the ropes. Rohan elbows to the back. The pin. Still too early, it seems. Brute just kicking out nothing. Elbow to the back there from Brute. Runs off the rope. Stomp to the back. Rohan throwing Brute into the corner. Both men trying to figure out what to do next. And nope. Rohan is going for a suplex, but Brute hits him with one of his own. Rohan again. Going to suplex Brute to no avail. And now Tyrant gets tagged in. So does Aaron. A low blow there from Tyrant already, and a deadlift German suplex. Slapped there by Aaron, throws Tyrant into the corner. This is the punch there, but throws Tyrant into another corner. Tries to charge him with a drop kick, and he gets him. And picks up Tyrant. So you got up. Tyrant just hit him with a suplex. I think Aaron's trying to suplex him, and now steel chair in Tyrant's hand. Or now Aaron throwing Tyrant into the corner. Tyrant fights out of there with a kick. So that's steel chair again. Oh, but Aaron punches him in the face, and now kick to the back. And Aaron slamming down Tyrant. Almost on top of the steel chair, and now Tyrant's dazed and missed the tag to Brute. Hurricane Rana into a triangle choke there from Aaron. But Brute escapes. There we go. Strike exchange between Aaron and Brute. Brute wins it. He's picked up the steel chair. Swing and a miss. Rohan gets tagged in. He gets hit right in the head with a steel chair. Brute. Now it's got Rohan. Oh, what a back suplex. Now Rohan throwing Brute into the corner. Brute fights out of there with a kick, and now hoisting up Rohan. Pile driver. Now Rohan. Brainbuster. Kick there from Rohan. Low kick. And now Tiger driver, no. Reversed into a back body drop, sending him to the outside. Now Tyrant tagged in. He's going to join Rohan on the floor. Rohan with a kick to the gut. They stuffs with Tyrant for a pin on the outside. That's not going to work. Tyrant with steel chair in hands. Rohan. Running arm breaker. The stomp. They missed. And now Atlanta's Tyrant sent into a part of the barricade. Dr. Payne seemingly going to get involved. Throws a couple of strikes to the back of Rohan, taking him out. And now Tyrant's got a steel chair. Jabs him in the back with it. Dr. Payne got a little strike in there too. But it's the mandible claw from Rohan on the outside. Tyrant thrown into the barricade once again. And Dr. Payne just really getting involved. In what the hell is Tyrant doing? Both men getting back into the ring. Brute gets tagged in. Same thing with Aaron. Aaron with a kick to the gut. And now backbreaker. Goes for a pin. One count. And now this abdominal stretch like submission here from Aaron, but Brute escapes. And now that's just trying to choke the life out of Brute is Aaron, but again, Brute escapes. Now elbow to the chest there from Aaron, but a jab from Brute. Brute follows it up with a punch to the gut. Now he's got a steel chair again. And Dr. Payne distracting the referee. Brute keeps swinging and he misses. Irish whip and Aaron bodying down Brute, followed up by a kick. So out there from Aaron. Irish whip from Brute. Kitchen sink. Runs off the rope. Stomp to the back. Now he picks him up. Oh, God. Never seen him hit this in a while. Big power slam. 1, 2, 2.9. Almost. Jesus. Rohan now tagged in. Running arm breaker there. And a stomp from Rohan. He goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Tyrant is now tagged in. And Rohan choke slams him. And look at this. He decides it's time to go fishing. Tyrant's bleeding now. Irish whip from Tyrant. Oh, he knocks down Rohan and grabs the steel chair again. Makes the tag towards Brute. Referee's distracted. Look at this. Rohan down with the mandible claw, but the ref's distracted. Because Dr. Payne getting involved. Running arm breaker there from Rohan. Picks up Brute. Makes the tag towards Aaron. And look at this. C.T.E. Double team. C.T.E. Trigger. Aaron picks up Brute. Brute though, trying to go for a suplex, but Aaron flips out the wheel kick to the back and head stomp to the back. There we go. A strike exchange between these two once again. Brute. Spinning chop. Aaron. Discus lariat. And then he picks up Brute. Irish whip. Back elbow. So steel chair again. So Aaron, he hits him in the chest with it. And again to the back. And now Tyrant tagged in. And now there's abdominal stretch like submission here from Aaron on Tyrant, but it's a rope break. That's Michinoku driver from Aaron. That's another rope break, unfortunately. Rohan tagged in. Irish whip. Kitchen sink there from Tyrant. Drags Rohan away from the ropes, and Tyrant could be signaling for the end. Rohan though a slap to the chest, and now look at this, another strike exchange, boys. As fists are flying plenty from both men. Football tackle from Tyrant. Seems like he wants to go for the steel chair, but he's not sure. He throws Rohan into the corner. And there's a low drop kick. Both men down, Rohan back into his feet first, and the upper palm strikes there from Tyrant. He goes for a pin. Rope break. Now Rohan throwing Tyrant into the corner and charges him with a full splash there. Now picks him up, tags in Aaron. Aaron now getting hit with upper palm strikes. Brute now tagged in. Aaron's up dazed. Big lariat there from Brute. Oh, he tries to run off the ropes, but he runs into the referee. The ref is down. And now rolling elbow there from Brute. Grabs a steel chair. Jabs him in the back with it. Picks him up. Oh, there's Aaron with the go behind. Oh, I thought he was going to hit his finisher. No, instead back suplex. He's away from the ropes. Picks him up. Does the boot, trapping him in a submission. Aaron escapes. Rohan now tagged in. Brute does not care. Oh my goodness! Half Nelson suplex on the apron. He's got a steel chair. Jabs Rohan in the gut with it. Follow hitting him in the back, and Caleb trying to get involved there. And another hit but steel chair this time to the back of the head. Now thrown into the barricade as Rohan. Look at this. Caleb with a couple punches there, knocking down Brute. Back elbow there from Brute. No, look, Brute is pissed. He's just beating the shit out of Rohan now. He's got a steel chair again. Jabs him in the gut. And another jab to the back. And Rohan managing to kick him down though. And there's mandible claw on the outside. Not gonna help you win the match, but I guess deal some damage in some way. And now both men rolling back into the ring. Rohan taunting, but Brute not hitting him with the steel chair, so he's gonna make the tag to Tyrant, and Aaron gets tagged in. And Tyrant doesn't even realize that Aaron got tagged in. He doesn't care. Half Nelson suplex on the apron to poor Rohan, and Aaron just taunting Tyrant for being an idiot. And he gets his finger snapped for it. Now a deadlift German suplex from Tyrant. So Aaron though with a kick to the gut. He runs off the rope. Kick flip. Goes off the rope again. Another kick flip. And now Michinoku driver. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. C.T.E. pick up the victory. And the Terror Lab continues to have unfortunate luck. They really just can't seem to get any momentum going, folks. But a victory for the tag champs here. That's definitely going to boost morale heading into across the world when they defend their tag belts against Britain's Most Hated. And we'll be back with our next match. Alright folks, and we are back with our second match. This is the warm-up match for the women's champion who is making her way down to the ring now. Is Megan Brooks. This is her warm-up match ahead of her title defense at Across the World, where she'll be defending against Suncat Emma. This big bad herself, and her opponent, Tina Strongheart. Tina Strongheart hasn't really had much appearances recently on Carnage Dojo. I think the last time we saw her, she took on one of the Suncats in a losing effort. But maybe tonight she might be able to prove herself. I mean, the chances of it are very unlikely, but, you know, anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling, folks. This matchup is underway. Spin kick there missed, and Tina with a punch to the gut. Now from Megan into the corner. Chop there. Big shot to the face. Oh, trying to snatch her up for something. Elbow to the top of the head there from Megan, followed by a couple of strikes. Elbows to the arm there from Tina. And now elbows to the face there from Megan, going for a very early pin. Tina though kicking out. Kick there from Tina. Elbow to the top of the head again from Megan, and eye rake from Tina. Trying to snatch her up for a roll up. A double knee drop. And a second knee drop there. And up, Tina trying to suplex Megan. Megan suplexes her to the outside. They just taunting her. Tries to join her on the outside, but Tina knows better than that. Getting back into the ring, but she gets hit with a back suplex. Now dragging her out of the corner. And with a stretch muffler. Locked in. Tina though escapes. Tina with a big shot to the face. A kick there. And now an elbow to the arm, and snatches her up, rolls through into a knee bar. Megan though quickly escaping that. Eye rake from Tina. Followed by an elbow to the arm. Another eye rake there from Tina. Here we go, strike exchange once again. Tina wins. Now drags her away from the ropes, knee drop. There's an abdominal stretch here from Tina. Megan escapes. So oyster up, burning hammer from Tina. But Megan back up with the elbows to the face. And now she runs off the ropes, drops the elbow. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there. Irish whip from Tina. Takes down Megan. And look at this. Goes through her leg once again in a submission hold there. And Megan escapes. Megan now with some kicks to the chest. Runs off the ropes. Drops the elbow to the back. Double accidental smash there from Megan, and hoisting up Tina. Tombstone pile driver. And drags her away, picking her up again. Now Tina throwing her into the corner, trying to go for a suplex, but Megan just suplexes her instead. But Tina just gets right back up like it's nothing. And once again, Burning Hammer! Now she thought about running off the ropes, stopped herself, and now there's the headlock. Running a punch there. Now there's submission from Tina. But Megan again escapes. Now he's trying to short the life out of Megan as Tina. It's over. Nope. Megan refusing to give up. And you can see Tina being exhausted, but there's the bear hug. And Megan escaping it. And Tina again trying to go for a suplex, but nope. She gets suplexed herself and now dragged away from the ropes. Hit with a double knee drop by Megan. Now there's Tina. German suplex! 1, 2, 2.9. Oh my goodness, she nearly had her. Now Megan's really pissed off, and there's a flurry of strikes. Now drags her away from the ropes. Takes her up, runs off the ropes. Lariat. Irish whip. There's a kick there from Tina. So you can see Tina is exhausted. She is further to breathe. Another Irish whip. Big boot from Tina. Low drop kick there from Megan. Missed. Now this bear hug from Tina once again. And Megan again escapes it. And Megan, oh god. There's the crucifix powerbomb. 1, 2, 2.9. How did Tina kick out of that? And Tina, once again, a third burning hammer. Dragging Megan away from the ropes. Picks her up. Go behind. German suplex, but that's a rope break. Irish whip. Takes down Megan. Look at this. A little bit of chain wrestling here. She got that amateur wrestling background and into a submission hold here. But Megan escapes. Megan out with a spinning kick to the face. Oh my god. Picking up Tina. Firing elbows to the face. Look at this. Megan also extremely exhausted. And again, Tina trying to suplex her is still not paying off. And now Megan could be looking for another crucifix powerbomb to put it away. No, Tina catches her with an armbar. Is it going to be enough? No. Megan escapes. Picks up Tina. Tina, oh my god. Burning hammer sending Megan to the outside. But Tina is exhausted. Megan is dazed. They are both struggling to breathe right now, folks. This match is intense. Tina wants to prove herself badly. There's a strike exchange. Megan, though. Oh, went for the knee strike. Instead, gets hit with a football tackle. Now picking up Megan. Megan with the upper strike there. Followed up by a low drop kick. Now look at this. Oh, Tina falling on top of Megan there. Megan now being dragged away from the ropes. Tina picking her up. Irish whip. Slap to the chest, and Megan singling for the end. Runs off the ropes. Elbow drop. 1, 2, 2.9. Somehow not over. Kicks to the chest there. Megan gonna take a bit of a moment to catch her breath. Don't blame her. Irish whip though from Tina. Takedown. Look at this. Back to the mat wrestling. All about 5 minutes carry from Megan. And Irish whip. Oh, tried to take her down again, but Megan saw it coming, but still gets caught with a drop toe hold. Yes, man, this is an intense back and forth here. Look at this. Tina rolls through armbar. Armbar once again. Megan makes it towards the ropes though. And a double knee drop to the back. Megan picks up Tina. Look at Tina again. Burning hammer sends Megan to the outside. Tina throwing burning hammer after burning hammer. I don't know if it's out of, sheer determination or desperation at this point, but Megan catching her with that lariat. That's all Tina taking her down with a dragon screw. Tina drags Megan away from the ropes. Set her up first. Throws a punch to the gut. Double knee drop to the back. Megan picking her up, but Tina falling on top of her. Megan just right back up to her feet. Takes her down. Signaling for the end. Takes her away from the ropes. Picks her up. There's the flurry of strikes from Megan. Picks up Tina again. There's a roll up. 1, 2, 2.9. How? Is it not over? Tina with the bear hug again. Oh my goodness! Tina Strongheart Has tapped out the women's champion with a damn bear hug. What the hell is this going to mean for Megan heading into her title defense? This isn't a good sign for her. What an out of nowhere victory there for Tina Strongheart. And I mean, if Megan retains it across the world, she definitely should be in line for a title shot, I think, in my opinion. But we'll be back with some more Carnage Dojo action, folks. Alright, folks, and we are back, and it is time for the internet title match. And here comes the challenger, the Cali sensation, Stephen Blade. Last time we saw Stephen Blade in Carnage Dojo, I believe, was a match against Monstro 666. Bit of a grudge match that was. Speaking of Monstro, we have not seen Monstro 666 since, unfortunately, the lost episode 62. But here comes Stephen's opponent, the Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, Rick Grace. Rick Grace has been on a phenomenal roll in this second run as the Internet Champion. Will it continue here tonight? We'll just have to wait and see. Matchup begins. Stephen with an elbow to the back. Drop kick there from Rick. Stephen throwing him overhead. Low kick there missed. Oh, punch. Insecurity there missed. And now there's Indian Deathlock from Rick. Stephen though quickly gets out of it. Elbow to the back again there from Stephen. Drags Rick away from the corner. Takes down Rick. Stephen now firing some kicks to the chest. Big forearm. Followed by a knee drop. Another forearm. Pick him up. Just throws him overhead. A drop kick there from Rick. Followed up by an elbow to the face and a senton. Kick there from Rick. Stephen again misses the insecurity and again into the Indian Deathlock from Rick. Again, Stephen gets out of there. Now elbows to the face there from Rick, followed up by a knee drop. Right into an STF there from Stephen. Rick escapes. Again, misses the damn insecurity to Stephen. And now elbow straight to the chest there from Rick. Followed up by a kick to the face. Now here we go. Strike exchange. I'm sure Stephen really wants to go this route, but he does manage to win it. This runs off the ropes. Leg drop. Elbows to the face there from Rick. And now Stephen catching Rick with a submission hold there. Rick escapes. Insecurity missed. Now sweeping the legs of Rick and Stephen. And there's a knee drop. There's Indian Deathlock again from Rick Grace. Stephen though escapes it, and now elbows to the face there from Rick. Runs off the ropes, stomp to the chest. Now some more elbows to the face there from Rick, and Stephen with an elbow to the back. Runs off the ropes, elbow to the flying shoulder tackle. Rick moved out of the way, and now knee drop to the back. Now Stephen throwing Rick into the corner. Out of the way, and let Stephen go into the corner now. Oh, he tried to go for a splash, but he missed. Now a half Boston Crab here from Stephen. But Rick escapes. Rick is exhausted. Stephen trapping him in a submission again. Rick again escapes. Rick with an elbow to the face. Drags Stephen out of the corner. Picks him up. Throws a kick to the face. Big forearm though from Rick. From Stephen. And now look at that. Stephen with the cloverleaf locked in on Rick. Rick escapes. Low kick there from Rick. I think Stephen was trying to go for the insecurity again. Rick got to take that time to catch his breath a little bit, and there's a flurry of strikes taking out Stephen. Picks him up, kick to the face. Punch to the gut there from Stephen. Side slam. Followed up by a knee drop there by Stephen. And a punch to the gut there from Rick. Drags him away from the ropes. Up, goes off the ropes. Clothesline there from Rick. Now knees to the gut. And Stephen, he might be signaling for the end. STF locked in. Could it be over? No. Rick manages to escape, and now a couple of strikes. Followed up by a lariat. And now a low kick. Takes Stephen down, and Stephen's thrown into the corner by Rick. Fights out of the corner with a kick there. There's a dragon sleeper from Stephen on Rick, but Rick again escapes. And he runs off the ropes. Stomp to the chest. Never run off the ropes. Never stomp to the chest. He's going to try and catch his breath. And Stephen, on nice roll through into a knee bar. Not enough though. There's another roll through into the knee bar there from Steven. Rick again and manages to escape, and now Steven thrown into the corner again. And Rick now stomping him in the corner. That's all. Steven pushing his head there. Picks him up. Flurry of kicks there from Rick, taking down Steven. Drags him away from the ropes. Now he throws a steel chair in his face. I keep wondering where he gets those steel chairs from. Did he hide them in his gear or something? But look at this submission here from Steven once again. Rick, though, manages to escape. Elbow to the back. Steven runs off the ropes. Leg drop. Here we go. Submission. There we go. Another strike exchange. Both men throwing fists. Fists are flying. Who's going to get the upper hand? Rick with the knee strike. There's headlock here from Steven. Just simply trying to wear down Rick, but Rick escapes. And then Steven, it's a burning hammer! Drags him out of the corner. Picks him up. Praying for some guidance. Insecurity. Off the rope, stopped himself with kicks to the face there for Rick. And Rick's got a submission hold. Is it going to be all she wrote? No. Steven escapes. So he wants the insecurity again, but he missed. There was a kick there, but he missed. There's a kick to the face, though, connect. He picks up Steven. Oh, Jesus. That's a knee drop. Picks him up again. Steven catching him again with a second burning hammer. Right into a dragon sleeper. Could it be enough? No. Rick escapes, and Rick with a big forearm, firing some shots. He's yet to see Rick try to go for the guillotine. Kick to the face. And that's just snapping the neck there. Jesus Christ, man. Steven back up, though. Irish whip. Bodies down Rick. Look at this. Locks in the cloverleaf. Is it enough? No. Rick escapes. Look at this. Steven, oh my God, just slams him down to the mat. Picks him up and hits him with an insecurity. Picks him up again. Tries to go for a second one, but Rick manages to avoid it. And now, Irish whip. Lariat there from Rick. He's exhausted. This has been an intense Internet Championship match. Still have a main event to get to as well. He ducks that. Look at this. Steven with the headlock. It's in the ropes, though. It's a rope break. Now, a flurry of kicks there from Rick. He throws another steel chair at Steven. Picks up Steven now. And that's backbreaker. Now, a flurry of kicks there from Rick. But Steven catches him with a kick to the face. Steven's dazed. He doesn't know where he's at anymore. But here grabs Rick, slams him to the mat. Picks him up again. Insecurity. Picks him up a second time. And catches him with another burning hammer. Steven, though, a bit exhausted. Rick is dazed. But Rick firing some elbows, showing that he's not out of the fight yet. And now a rolling elbow there from Rick. He picks up Steven, low kick. So again, elbow to the back there from Steven. Throws Rick into a corner. What the hell is he doing? Oh my goodness, nice head scissors there. And picks him up, runs off the ropes, flying shoulder tackle to the back. Another burning hammer, my goodness. He picks him up. Rick fighting back with a flurry of strikes. Jesus Christ, will this match ever end? And there's a clothesline for Rick. Steven's right back up to his feet. Elbows to the face there from Rick. Picks up Steven. Runs off the ropes. Clothesline again. Both men are just right back up. Steven, brainbuster! That's gotta be it. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Rick. How? Steven hoists him up again. Another brainbuster. Surely. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Folks, I have no idea what the hell is driving these men to go this far, to push the limit. But they're just absolutely insane. Another knee strike there from Rick. Steven back up to his feet. Abdominal stretch like submission, but that's a rope break. Oh my goodness. Elbow straight to the chest. And now goes for a back suplex. Gets hit with a super kick to the back of the head. And Steven is pumped. Drags Rick away from the ropes. Picks him up. Lariat there from Rick. Picks up Steven. Steven for an elbow. Steven once again picks him up and slams him. And look at this, locks in the clover leaf. And that's it. We have a new Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, the Cali sensation, Stephen Blade. What an incredible match between these two, and what a fitting way for Rick Brace to end his second reign as Internet Champion. Congratulations to Stephen Blade, and we'll be back with our main event. And here we are, folks, in the main event. We have Japan's bravest hero, the Carnage Dojo World Champion and one half of the JSB, Kazu Naku, making his way down to the ring for his warm-up match before Across the World he'll face off against OJ Styles for the world title. His opponent is the straight shooter, Hunter X. And Hunter recently had a show for his company, I believe called HXE. Breakpoint was the name of the show. And I do recommend that you guys go check that out. We will link Hunter's channel in the description of this episode, so you may all check out that show. But here we go. Matchup begins, and Kazunaka with a European uppercut to start things off. Punch there from Hunter. A couple more strikes and a kick. Never punch. And now elbow to the back. And Hunter fronted into the corner by Kazunaka. Hunter X has been on a bit of a losing streak. Fronted to another corner there by Kazunaka. Elbow to the face there. Hunter's most recent loss actually came at a PPWA show. The spinning toe blocked him, but Hunter escapes it. Elbow to the arm. Hunter is proud of his losing streak, apparently. I don't know why you'd be proud of being a loser, but alright then. And kick to the face from Hunter, and look at this. Kazunaka with an elbow to the back. And look at this. He's trying to put Hunter to sleep, but Hunter escapes the rear naked choke. Oh my goodness, drop kick sends Kazunaka to the outside, and he joins him. Punch there from Hunter. Kazunaka sends him into the barricade. Another set of strikes there from Hunter. The left down smash to the back now. Elevated Boston Crab on the floor. Hunter though escapes. Kazunaka takes him out. Now Hunter throwing Kazunaka back into the ring. He gets back into the ring himself, and here we go. Strike exchange. Hunter manages to win it. He runs off the ropes. Stops himself. There's a knock with a big forearm. That sets up Hunter. Runs off the ropes. Sliding lariat. Ball to the top of the head there from Hunter. Another punch to the face, and Kazunaka with some kicks to the chest. Dragging him away from the corner. Picks him up. Low kick to the back of the legs. Now Kazunaka runs to the corner by Hunter. Hunter was in charge of him, but instead stopped himself. Got taken out. Hunter throws a kick to the face. And that's belly to belly suplex there from Hunter. Dragging Kazunaka. Now kicks to the gut. Goes off the rope. Drops his whole weight on top of his back. Now Hunter, German suplex with the bridging pin, but that's a rope break, unfortunately. Kazunaka now with an elbow to the back, goes up top, falling headbutt to the back of the head. In a second one. And he's gonna, if I was gonna go for the trifecta, no, Phoenix splash to the back, drop kick. Or Phoenix Campbell senton, I should say. Splash, and now it's Hunter, free from hell. Drags him away from the ropes, cover, 1, 2, 2.9, he almost pinned the world champion. Oh my goodness. Now spinning kick to the face there from Kazunaka. Nice. Hunter. Look at Hunter. Choke slam. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 2.9. Oh my goodness. Hunter again coming close to pinning the world champion. There's another spinning kick to the face there from Kazunaka. Picks up Hunter. Hunter fires an elbow to the face. Here's Kazunaka with the takedown. So Hunter, and there was a punch to the gut. And just falls him on the top of the head. And I think Kazunaka's had enough now. Crime Killer! Dragging him away from the ropes, going for a pin, but I think there's still a rope break. Yep. Hunter saved by the ropes there. Elbow to the back of the head, and now Kazunaka dragging him away from the ropes, picking him up. Runs off the ropes, takes him down. Look at this. Boston Crab. Locked in, but Hunter manages to escape. see Hunter being a bit exhausted off the ropes. Oh, just a simple strike there goes up top. Double stomp. Hunter maybe calling for the dead eye. And now instead another strike exchange between these two men. Hunter, drop kick. He's trying to catch his breath. Kazunaku back up to his feet. Another drop kick from Hunter. Drags Kazunaku away from the ropes. Picks him up. There's a takedown from Kazunaku. Now he picks up Hunter. Hunter with the go behind German suplex with the bridging pin, but again it's a rope break. Kazunaku gets able to push the gut now. Elbow to the arm from Hunter. Hunter lives in the corner there, but Kazunaku just gets thrown to the outside instead. And Hunter gonna try and catch his breath. Save him with the world champ. Gets right back into the ring. As Hunter catches him. Choke slam. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And he just pinned the world champion and just ended his losing streak. Oh my God. Hunter X has pinned the world champion. If Kazunaku retains, I mean, shit, he isn't the only person that pinned the world champion cleanly. TK Money also potential triple threat after the world or across the world. Sorry, I don't know, but we thank you all for watching this episode, and we'll see you all at Across the World.